nowadays everybody they are saying like a cloud. So what is this cloud is for? So how this is helping to the SAP here cloud? How this is helping to the cloud here? So while we are talking about the sometimes the cloud technologies. So cloud technologies like Rise with SAP, and we are also discussing about the BTP and some other the BTP and BTP cloud, some other cloud providers, AWS, Azure. So they are the infrastructure providers here. So what exactly is this for? What exactly is this for? So in the cloud computing, in the cloud terminologies, so this is the just to give the some important information for the beginners who are new to cloud based terminology, some cloud based terminologies here. So beginners here. So that is which is very helpful for them. So the cloud. So normally we know cloud computing, right? So normally what is this cloud and what is cloud computing here? What is cloud computing here? So this is the first one normally. So first of all, before we go further, so first of all, we would like to understand what is cloud here, right? Cloud computing is like renting the space, digital space services on the internet instead of you are owning a and maintaining a physical hardware instead of owning and maintaining a physical hardware. So this is what is so we are taking the renting. So renting here, a rental. So we are taking a rental. So digital rental here. Who will give you rent here? So your respective cloud providers, infrastructure providers here. Normally we will call it as the infrastructure providers here, right? So here we can store the data normally in the on-premises in the RAM storage network. We will use it to store the data, to access the data, to programs and everything. We can use it here. In this way, we can store access and data, everything. We can progress it in the online here. It's a convenient. It's a online. We can take it here, right? So using the cloud computing, we can save your money. So normally, why everybody is going to the cloud means to save the money because of you have to pay, you only pay to so only computer you are taking the rent, just you are taking the rent, right? You have to pay it. Otherwise in on-premise machines you need the space, you have to pay for the space, you need to purchase the hardware, you need to pay it, space, hard disk, memories, and network and building infrastructure maintenance, all those things we have to do that one. If you want to maintain the separate physical data center, you need to maintain all those things for. But in the cloud, you are just taking the rent, then you only paying for computer provider. Actually, whatever you are using, you are just only paying for that one. Instead of building a large computer center on your office, instead of building the internet, everything, just you are taking the rent, you are paying here. So in this way, lower the cost. It is lowering the cost to the customers here. It's lowering the cost to the customers. So that is the reason. So every customer, they are going for they are going for the so cloud-based products. Cloud. Why? Because instead of maintaining the everything, they are going for the cloud here, right? So that is the basic concept in the cloud computing here. Everything they will provide it, just you have to pay for rent, right? Instead of purchasing the own car and just to taking the rent for the car, there is a lot of difference, right? Same as like here. So in the cloud services here, in the cloud services, there are mainly three types of cloud service are available here. They are the mainly three types of cloud services are available. Three types of cloud services here. One is like a IaaS, infrastructure as a service. So this basic knowledge is very important, everybody. In the IT industry, not in like SAP basis. So every person, this basic terminology important here. IaaS, infrastructure as a service, PaaS, platform as a service, and software as a service here, SaaS. Software as a service here. So what is mean by IaaS, infrastructure as a service here? So IaaS like a renting a computer in the cloud, renting the renting a computer in the cloud here. So with IaaS, you will get the basic building of blocks, virtual server, storage, network, everything. Means infrastructure will be provided by infrastructure means your RAM, space, storage, network. So all those things will be provided by the your infrastructure provider. Who are the infrastructure provider? Who are the infrastructure providers here? Who will provide the infrastructure? AWS Cloud, Azure, GCP, right? Alibaba Cloud, then IBM Cloud. They are the SAP. They are the multiple infrastructure providers are there, not SAP. So they will provide the infrastructure. Infrastructure means RAM, space, storage, and for their support, they will provide to us. So if you want to take a IaaS service, then infrastructure is maintenance by the respective cloud provider. Remaining applications, data, everything is run it in the here. Means if you decide, you have to decide what software we have to run on that on infrastructure, right? If you want to install the infrastructure, you need a CPU, memory, hardware, all those things required, right? So then that you are taking the rent, you are installing your own software, you are installing here digital space without worrying about the physical hardware. You are installing on the own digital space you are installing, so that it's simplified, simple as paying the space, it's paying the amount for the space and the power what you need here. So it means you are taking the rent, server, storage, network, everything. You are taking the rent here, right? That is the IaaS, infrastructure as a provider here. Then what is mean by PaaS, platform as a service here? So platform as a service offers ready-made platform for applications development. So some of the underlying infrastructure so that you can focus on the code. Means all the services, they're ready-made solutions, which means the ready infrastructure is available. On top of infrastructure, the ready-made applications are available so that you can use that application. Ready-made applications are available. You can use that ready-made applications. You can use ready-made applications. So you can start building the logic using the application, all those things here. Here, customers directly can focus on the coding part, not installations part, right? Not the maintaining part, all those things here. But infrastructure as a provider, you have to install your own software. But platform as a service, it's a platform to directly you can provide the means you will get the some of the applications, infrastructure, development tools, and everything here. So PaaS is like a renting a ready to use the kitchen. Directly kitchen is available. Directly you can go to the kitchen. You can just to cook whatever you want. So just do that one here. That is a PaaS. PaaS means renting a ready to use the kitchen instead of building one from scratch. It's a ready-made tools are available, service are available, developers are available. So it's everything is available here. Everything is available in the in the platform as a structure here. You can deploy the applications without worrying about the infrastructure, underlying infrastructure and everything here. Example, BTP environments are the platform as a service. So you can focus on the coding, focus on the logic, so without any wasting here. So which means you are not only taking the rent on the infrastructure, just you are taking the rent of the shop as well. Directly you are taking the rent on the shop. Directly taking the rent of the shop here. That is called the platform as a service here, right? So directly we can focus on the direct business here, right? So here, then what is SaaS? Software as a service. SaaS is like renting a software instead of buying. So normally you are taking the rent of the software. Everything is in the rent. Normally when you go for the trip, so when you book the any something, when you go for the OYO room, something like that, then they will arrange in a one kitchen. Ready-made, everything is available. Just we have to go and cook that one, right? Just we have to go and cook. Means you are taking the rent. Everything is in the rent here. Software also rent here. So here software also rent here over the internet. So you can access and use the software over the internet. No need for the installation. No need. So no need for installation and everything here. That is for the SaaS product here, SaaS products here. So like Google Workspace, Gmail, all Gmail, Google Documents, all are the SaaS products only. All are the SaaS products only here. Easy, convenient, always to up to date here, right? So that is the SaaS here, taking the rent infrastructure plus software also you are taking the rent here. So not your own software. Software also you are taking the rent. Only data is your data is yours here, right? So that is the one thing here, right? So then what is then other than that, we have the some terminology like multi-cloud. Some members they may be called as the multi-cloud here, multi-cloud environment. So what is this multi-cloud? Is having options here. Multi-cloud is like a instead of relying on the one cloud providers, so you can build your services on the multiple cloud providers here. That is called the multi-cloud. Multi-cloud. It's like a buffet. Okay. Best example, buffet. When you go for the buffet, so we have the multiple foods are available. So you can choose, you can just you can take whatever food you want. So you can just take it out, right? So like instead of relying on the one cloud provider, so you can use the services from the different cloud providers at the same time. You can use it here. It is called the multi-cloud environment here, right? So multi-cloud, why we have to go for the reduce the dependencies, performance, cost-wise, avoid the vendor clock-in and everything here, right? The one more is called the hyperscaler, right? So hyperscaler here. What is mean by hyperscaler environment here? Think of hyperscale is a so hyperscale means they're the massive of companies. They're the nowadays the massive of companies like Amazon, Google, Microsoft. They're providing the powers to provide the cloud services here. Hyperscale means so hyperscaler here. This which means massive scale cloud providers here hosting everything from your favorite app, favorite data centers and everything is called the so hyperscaler here, hyperscaler here. Okay, so hyperscaler. So that is the hyperscaler. What is public cloud? There is a one more word is called the public cloud. Public cloud here. So am I audible, right? Hello? Okay. So public cloud. Public cloud means so the cloud service are offered by mainly three deployment model. Mainly in the three deployment models, the cloud service are available. So the mainly in the three deployment models, the cloud service are available here. One is the public cloud, then private cloud, private cloud, public cloud, private cloud, and hybrid cloud here. So hybrid cloud. So public cloud services are offered mainly. So these are the mainly three deployment models the cloud services are offered here. Public cloud means so which is this model is public cloud model is here. System is assigned to the many customer. One system is assigned to the many customers here. So the resources in the public cloud are shared, but customer data is separated from the each other. So it's a convenient, cost effective. Means if you take the RAM in one RAM, multiple computers we can create it. The computers will be used by others, but data is separated by the each and everything. That is the public. Means it is the public. Many customers it will be shared. Then many customers it will be shared. Public cloud means everybody, many customers it will be shared. All the resource and everything is shared, but data is only yours. So data is only yours here, right? Data is only yours. Data is only yours here. So what is mean by private cloud? Private cloud means where system is assigned to the one customer, the resources are not shared. Quietly opposite to the public cloud. One customer and it's not shared. And public cloud, many customers, it is shared. System is shared. Private, not shared to one customer, and not shared to anyone here. So it's a dedicated cloud environment just for your organization. Control, everything will be controlled by the your organization. What is mean by hybrid cloud? Hybrid cloud means it's a mixer of the combining the private and public cloud solutions. It's kind of integrated landscape here. So suppose one customer, they have the on-premise environment, they have the some SAP systems. He want to go for the SAP cloud. In the cloud also, he have taken the cloud subscription, in the cloud providers, and here public is the own premises. It's kind of the hybrid customer, hybrid landscape, hybrid cloud, which means mixer of the public and private solutions, which means is some solutions, some applications are in the public cloud, some applications are in the private cloud, which is mixer of the so public and private solutions to the integrated landscape here. So public, it will, some data will be in the public, some data will be in the private. So this type of customer is called the hybrid cloud. So hybrid cloud here. So this is the some important cloud structure here. And also AI. And also the, you know that AI, BTP also one of the cloud platform, and AI, artificial intelligence. So we can some kind of automations and everything we can perform it using the AI. So the many things will come in the market here. So, but basic terminology, what is IaaS, IaaS, SaaS, who is the infrastructure providers, then what is the models of the cloud here, public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, what is hyperscaler, multi-cloud. So this kind of things here, right? So these are the main thing here. This is the main thing. So main thing here. So everybody should know here, right? So in the SAP also, there are the some services, SAP services like SAP AI. AI means SAP artificial intelligence services are in the BTP. So SAP also, they are exploring the some of the artificial intelligence service in the AI side here. Means it optimize the some of the process. So we can automate the some of the monitorings, some of the checks, automatic shutdown, stopping. So some of the corporate process by adding the intelligence to your applications, right? Using the AI models, generative AI. So there are many things are there here. So it is available in the BTP as a fifth pillar here. Recently, SAP added the generative AI related tools into the BTP here, BTP. So AI related solutions and everything here. So what is the use means? It will enable SAP AI, it will enable the organizations to automate the routine tasks, the complex process, improve the operational efficiency across the all the lines. So they can use the all those things here. They can use the all those things here, right? So it means everything will be managing by the SAP only here. So means SAP means everything will be, so means it's kind of automation. Whatever the regular task you are doing, it will be automate. It will be automating by the things here, right? So and also we have the so rise with SAP concept also here. Rise with SAP. It's a rise with SAP concept is for the so two different offering. Rise with SAP. It means so migrating. Suppose rise with SAP, SAP will take care of the migrating the our existing on-premise ERP system to the S4HANA cloud, then S4HANA cloud, and also S4HANA system to the S4HANA cloud. So all those things here, right? So that is the main thing here. They will provide the support, analytics, management. So more things they can go for one license, one contract. So like that. So they have So they have given the Rise with SAP solutions here. In that Rise with SAP only, we have the BTP, BETS, Ariba Cloud Networks, some of the networking related services here, right? So this, what is exactly the Rise with SAP here? So in the SAP, earlier in 2021, I think, SAP announced the new product. It's named called the Rise with SAP. What is it mean? Solution means it's it was not, is actually, it's not a new product actually. So they have, I think in my BTP classes, it's covered actually. So it helps to, what exactly it will help to the SAP means, Rise with SAP helps larger companies to get started cloud-based SAP applications. It's a contract to the grow with the SAP, and also it will help to the smaller and mid-sized companies to get started with the SAP on cloud side. Cloud side, so they don't want to purchase anything. One license, one contract with that model, SAP given this Rise with SAP here, right? So they are the cloud ERP, business process, BPC, and integrations, network. These all are comes under the business Rise with SAP areas here, key areas here, right? One offer, one contract, like that. SAP given the Rise with. There is a one of my video. I will share that video. You will get the clear picture. What is the Rise with SAP? So what is this? All the information you will come to know. Okay. So you will get the more details. So that is it. And